Ladies and gentlemen, and we are back with day number 3 of Komplettligaen Div 1. My name is Invi, and I will be your caster for the evening. We start with the leaderboard, obviously. Over here, first place so far for the Young Nuggets was 125 points. 3 points less for STFU. Then we have the Boastcasters with 107. 100 for NWP. 96 points for the Real Gangsters, 91 for 1ADL, 68 for God Bless You with Mountains of Gold and stuff, 63 for Sammy Gamers Black, 61 for Fjorden, 56 for Snöfräsare, 46 for the Valuable Veterans, Slowstorm with 43 points, 43 as well for Ishevskerillion, 39 points for RYP, 25 for Puhu, and last but not least, the Mad Marines with 13 points. And with that, we will hop over for match number 1. Obviously, we are back on Miramar as usual. For that, tune in, have fun. There we go. Say thanks for the rate over here. Alright, as you can see, our plane starts close to El Adha and will end close to Valdemar. That means a good amount of spots for the teams to jump to. San Martin, Montenuevo, even El Pozo with cars and stuff is reachable. Same goes for Los Leones, Impala, Chumacera, Valdemar, obviously. Not that good reachable would be Campo Militar, La Cabrera, and Alcantara, but still, if you get a car, you can drive there if you want to, but I humbly would advise against that, to be honest. Nonetheless, if you want, feel free, or if the players want, they can feel free to do so. In the end, someone might drive there or not. We will see. Match number 1 is a go, and there you can see the plane already coming in hot with the first bunch of players. 62 have joined the battlegrounds. Let's see if all of them will find a spot to play. First dropping out, we have Fjorden, RYP, and the Boastcasters. Next up, Ishevskerillion. We're not sure if they could play. Valuable Veterans, Summer Gamers Black, Young Nuggets, NWP. Then we have the Mad Marines and Snöfräsare, as well as Bless You with Mountains of Gold and stuff. 1ADL, SCFU, and last but not least, a Slowstorm, the Real Gangsters, and Puhu. And with that, all teams have dropped and will find, hopefully, a spot to loot. First over here, we have Fjorden going for Tierra Bronca. RIP in El Azahar, then we have the Boastcasters below them, together with Ishevskerillion going for the truck stop. As the end is split by the Young Nuggets, the Martin play. Oh, we already have the first shots over here in the direction of Nimsey. Hells for the Mad Marines is not too happy, rather mad, that that car was stolen from NWP. Nimsey says, well, my name says Nimsey, so I take the car. In German, Nimsey would mean, like, take her. It's roughly translated. Nonetheless, circle shifted quite central. I mean, that is central as heck. Could be a bit more to the right side, could be a bit more to the top, but nonetheless, central spot. Most teams are in the circle already, except for Puhu. The Valuable Veterans, Ishevskerillion, Boastcasters, RYP, and Jordan, the teams I already named. Nonetheless, we also have the first shots. The Mad Marines are really mad that the car was taken. Good thing, though, they are fighting in the circle. Though it's the outer part of the circle, but still, they're in, and they can fight against NWP to their likings. Renzarin, Nimsey, MPLFD and Alex over here facing off against Leo Mazzino, Petzer, Pels, and all the way over here, Cyrex. And we do have a split for NWP as well. Renzarin is over here, waiting for his chance to maybe get into the back of Leo. And Leo might be in trouble then, because considering that he's up here, he has Nimsy and over there Alex below him and Renzarin in his back, and we can see him running there. He sees Leo. The others are pushing already into the crater. Leo still holding the angle. Renzarin says, all right, before I shoot, I want to have some cover, and he knows that rock over there. That should be enough. So let's see if Leo might be our first victim, or if it is Nimsy down there. Getting closer and closer by the second. Nimsy in trouble as well. And it's Nimsy who gets the first knock. Leo over there falling back, gets headshotted as well. Pels trying to hold the angle. Nimsy reloading. No healing. Oh, and he goes down hard. Gets eliminated by Hells. Alex coming in together with MPLFD. And it's not looking too good for the lineup from the Mad Marines. Oh, another knockbar in Darin, getting the second one with the Dragunov. Sarix coming in from behind now, has the M249 in hands. Let's see if Renzarin will be his victim there. I think he might have spotted him. Not 100% sure. As you can see, the visibility in the sandstorm is not that great as usual. So Sarix is searching for Renzarin, and Renzarin is searching for ammunition. Spotted! Knocked. Alex with the shots in the direction of Sarix. And Sarix has a good angle against MPLFD. Not quite sure why he jumped. Attacks. MPLFD almost knocked their level with the kill against Renzarin, stealing that kill from Sarix. So the Mad Marines, well, they took one down, but they didn't get the kill for it. Sarix is now retreating or trying to change the angle. We can see there are only 2 players left for NWP. I'm unsure why it says 0 kills for the Mad Marines. Oh no, 1 kill for the Mad Marines. I'm mistaken. We can see there's a lot of teams already in the circle. I mean, Pulk still has to move. His teammates are already in. But yeah, as you can see, still over here, Fjorden and the Boastgusters need to make their way to the circle. And down here we have shots. Fenotto getting knocked by Mixu, who's getting the first kill in for STFU as well. No change, no chance for HPFL down here to get the rest. Don't be confused. We do have HPFL and MPLFD. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they want to say with those names, but yeah, it's the usual cast of disaster. Using names which are hard to pronounce and quite similar to each other. Like yesterday we had Fluffy for you and Fluffy Bunny, and I mostly use Fluffy as a name. And PLFD spotted by Sarix. Alex coming in from behind. The Sarix sprays, and Alex has the upper hand and gets the knock. Watch out for MPLFD though. Kill confirmed. MPLFD has no car anymore because the buggy was blown to smithereens. Now, both of those are down to 1 player. Both of those teams, be it NWP or be it the Mad Marines. Both of them with a kill, at least. Continues now with a knock against Tab. That is a fight over here between Summy Gamers Black and the Young Nuggets. And the Young Nuggets annihilate the lineup from Summy Gamers Black, but they might lose a player as well, because Reben got tagged from top of the hill here. That should be over here, SCFU with the shots. Going back to our two contestants over here in the crater fields. PLFD and Sarix. Both not really willing to move. Sarix with 341 damage already. Only one kill though. Over here, Jan is quite close to Death Rage. Snöfredra. On the other side of the hill, we have SCFU climbing up. Yeah, I'm moving forward. I'm not quite sure if he knows that Death Rage is there. Looks like he might want to climb back up. Death Rage at least has found the way up the hill. And that might prove to be disastrous for Lenny over here. He's still unsure if he should brain spray or not. I mean, if you have a nade, use it. Oh, and Lenny thrown down to have a more steady aim and is eliminated by Death Rage. Using the advantage of the high ground. Meanwhile, Sarix and MPLFD still trying to kill each other. Still nothing happens. See if we have anything else. I mean, Peyton and Tommy Bob quite close to Ingmar and Life Full of Sorrow over here. Out on the hills. We got a recall. That I'm not quite sure. That should be from the young Nugget. Or who's getting recalled there? Fanot is down. Here we have Heavy trying to get some shots in while getting his tires destroyed. That's the German tactic, like I said. The valuable veterans using it wisely. So we still wait for the next movement. Circle shifts to the northwestern part of the map. Good position there for SCFU in the center of the circle. Death Rage. Not sure if he's in trouble or not, because Broad and Botshouty are moving in. Still waiting for his chance, and the next chance might be opening, considering that God Bless You with Mountains of Gold and stuff is coming close. Need to change their position. Broad now below Death Rage, who's going for his car. Oh, gets tagged by Ingmar. Should be able to evade those shots. He's still in the circle though, so no worries, but his team most likely wants to meet up at the power grid. We're going back to Cantera over here. Sarix and MPLFD have moved. Both of them most likely trying to go for the blue chips so they can revive their teammates. Not sure if they already have one of those in their inventory. Sarix should at least have one now, and MPLFD still unsure where to look. Wants to move as well now. Has seen Sarix. Sarix has seen him. The blue's getting closer. And that nail was just perfect. And WP annihilates the Mad Marines. And PLFD, as last man standing, gets the kill in for them. And therefore, NWP survives with 4 kills. While the Mad Marines, unfortunately, are eliminated quite fast. Considering that we are in 30 minutes already. Well, quite fast is a bit of an overstatement. Nonetheless, the next option over here for the Boastgasters would be the emergency pickup, which they currently called. I'm not quite sure if it's wise to use that in that position because they don't have that much way to go, most likely. Nonetheless, we'll see if it happens or not, considering that the emergency pickup is coming in. Let's see where the circle shifts. And it's not shifting too far. It's again a quite central shift. Not real a big issue for the Boastgasters, so not quite sure if they want to take that emergency pickup. Meanwhile, Snusky Dusky is in trouble because one ADL wants to pick that kill. Snusky has to drive away fast, considering that his car and his life, well, his life is a bit down the drain. His car, not so much. Peyton over here getting shot at by his teammates. The teammate from Snusky, that is. Not his own teammates. That would be team killing or team attack. And we don't want that over here in Div 1. I mean, it happens from time to time. I mean, yesterday, driving and stuff is hard. Same goes for Puhu, also with the emergency pickup over here. Still unsure where they want to go. The Boastgasters decided to use a quite central approach. Over here, shots coming out. Lenny eliminated after he came back. Just over there in the air. Got out of the air. That is unfortunate. Way too early for Lenny. And as you can see, they got the pickaxes. Axis says, alright, I'm gonna dig a hole. Meanwhile, walking with a knock against Bot Shouty. Timmy with some nades. First one was a bit too hard, and the second one is as well. Normally, if they knew that it's Nerf that are over there, they should maybe make a move, considering that they should be able to. Meanwhile, over here, we have a fight in Power Grid. Puhu facing off against the lineup from SCFU. Mixu in a 1 against 2 situation was able to get at least 2 kills. Or 1 knock and 1 kill. Flash knock and Mixu strikes again and wipes them all out. SCFU annihilates Puhu, and Mixu gets all 4 of them. Clutch or kick, that's not the question over here. Because in this case, it was a beautiful clutch. Bless you with Mountains of Gold and stuff over here. I mean, that name is way too long. We only could use God Bless You with Mountains. Should be God Bless You with Mountains of Gold and I don't know what else. It was way longer. I know it was God Bless You with Mountains of Gold. And stuff. Like I said. And they want to face off against the valuable veterans over here. We're currently healing. We do have a Nate in hand of Life Full of Sorrow, who's going for the spray and pray. Not able to get a knock in. Ingmar, though, successful with the knock against Kieran. Over here we have Good Vibes and Broken. Both of them need to heal. Meanwhile, as we can see, 290101 says, well, alright. If you want to fight, we can fight. Don't leave your teammate behind. That's not nice. Oh, and Good Vibes goes down to the blue. Very unfortunate. Broken says, alright, I'm gonna try to reach the circle. And he is eliminated by a headshot from 29. Which means that the valuable veterans are out of match number 1 of the day. Same applies for Alex. NWP made their way to the power grid. We have a fight between Frezera and Ishaskiri and still brewing. Both moving up the hill. Not seen walking, or did not see walking prior before he shot. Walking, unfortunately, pressured by the blue. Gold is in the circle. That's Karelian only playing with 3 players. Nate with the next spray. Does he have a Nate? Yes, he does. Nate coming out, and well, there is a driver error. Jan, not really sure how to drive there. Beautiful Nate in the right direction. Unfortunately, though, was not perfect. Mukike with a knock against Benny. Meanwhile, over here, we still have that fight. And there's lots of chaos coming in. Fought between Slowstorm and God Bless You with Mountains. Beautiful headshot against Stalcy, a bala full of sorrow. Going out, that should be a bit too short, and it is. Meanwhile, Ishaskarian has eliminated Snöprezera. No, we are not still at that section. Ingmar tries to drive by and is successful. And therefore, the next team is eliminated. Same goes for Fjorden. Eliminated by RYP and the Boastgusters. That happened over here. You can see our explosion as well. Walking dies to the blue, and Nate dies to Mixu. Not sure how he saw him though. Likely over here, and then direction. You can see circle shifted again, quite central, good position for the teams in the power grid with NWP and SCFU. That means all the other teams still need to move. It could be a power grid circle. I haven't had that one yet. Considering it has not shifted down here, it has not shifted over here. Most likely the ending will be over here-ish, if I'm not mistaken. But I might be mistaken. We could also have an ending over here where currently the lineup of the real gangsters is, and they are in trouble. Snusky, problem solved by Tommy Bob, who is almost knocked as well. Forward with a beautiful headshot. Nate coming in, and that is perfect. Tommy goes down. 1-1 trait. Uzo Nate by Balvort. Was Huey knocked by Xerox. That means that 180L is missing 3 players now. Only Harry left. Thunder. Pickaxe in hand. Bulwark same. Olsen going for the race on Snusky. We can see Harry is trying to decide where to go. And the Young Nuggets are fighting the Boastgusters. Ariel knocked already. Flush coming in. Intense with the flush against Ariel. Therefore, 1 player less for the Boastgusters. Nice Nate backs, huh? Heavy with the knock against Preben. That's coming in from behind by SCFU. Knock against Martin. Heavy gets another shot in. Well, over here. Running back to his teammates after hearing, oh, we are fighting. I'm not quite sure where you go and where you are and why you're there, but it would be great if you could help. Mixer also. And, whoa, bro, that is a power grid circle. Don't tell me otherwise. This is a power grid circle, and I'm not sure where this will end. Because I never had a power grid circle. Yes, Rage, with a knock against Martin, heavy eliminated Buffanotto. HPFL says, well, why should I come? You guys don't need me, do you? Axa sees Preben. Preben goes down. Death Rage with attack against Axa, who has to heal. Intense against Axa. Axa attacked again by STFU, and STFU eliminates him. Boastgasters out on rank 8. Young Nuggets need to move fast, and unfortunately Preben is eliminated by Axa. Still another kill for the Boastgasters, and STFU says, well, we heard there was a fight there. Why not? Let us play with you. 5 kills for Mixu, 4 for Life Velosaur and Preben. 607 damage by Death Rage, 567 by Life Velosaur. And over there, more kills coming in. RYP eliminated. Same goes for the lineup from 1ADL. The Real Gangsters strike again. Bolvard down to his knees. Derek's quite close over here. We're down to 5 teams. NWP still alive with 2.5 players. Nimsy still there. I need to get him back to his feet. God bless you with Mountains over there. The Young Nuggets and STFU. And most likely we'll see a fight over here between the lineup from NWP. And God bless you. 29 has taken a huge hit. And over there already in the building. Russian blue zonates. LFD losing a bit of life. Bon knocked by Hyper. Away from over there. Eric's with the kill against Turkey. That means another one of the players. The Real Gangsters is down. Renzarin with a knock against Life Velosaur. Ingmar Cohen for the rest. They're all back up, and now you can see Death Rage moving forwards in the direction of the Real Gangsters. Oh, nice tag there. Mixu holding the angle, gets a knock against Smooski. Eliminates Bolvart. And there's only one left, which is Olsen. Derek still eliminated though. And that's it. GG, well played. The Real Gangsters are eliminated. We're back to the fight between NWP and the lineup from God bless you, as well as the Young Nuggets tuning in now. And Zarin with only with the Iron sight on his weapon, and PLFD down as well. The last man standing is Nimsy, who goes for the knock against Ingmar. There's only one player left for God bless you. 10 kills for the Young Nuggets, 15 already for STFU. One player left for NWP, 3 for the Young Nuggets, and 3 for STFU as well. 11 kills over here. 15 for STFU and 5 for NWP. Death Rage so far the most damage and has taken the DBS. And for this fight, it would be that weapon. Benotto currently aware-ish where their opponents are. The unfortunate thing for the Young Nuggets and for Nimsy is that The position the opponents are holding from STFU is currently the best position you can have in the game. Nade. Might be good. It's perfect. Almost flush now. Now it's a flush. Oh, Nimsy almost with the knock there. Desrich and his teammates now know that there should be someone left. Kills already by Mexu. 6 for Xerox. He's eliminated already. 800 damage by Death Rage. 687 for Life Full of Sorrow. Xerox with 655. Nothing changes for him. Let's see how many utilities the teams have. Only one offensive utility with the Molly for Death Rage. Young Nuggets, no, Mixer eliminating them. The Young Nuggets still have a lot of utilities there. Better position though for STFU. PFL now knows where Mixer's at. Late in the direction of Viper fails, thanks to the blocks out there, as also Viper is behind the wall. That's right, Molly in hand. Vincent HPFL with the right idea. And that's it. GG, well played. Would have win a chicken dinner. STFU with 19 kills takes the win home. 2,573 damage as well as 7 assists. And with that, we'll hop over for break before we will return with match number 2. And we are back with the updated leaderboard and a new leader. Now in the lead, STFU with 151 points, dropping down the Young Nuggets to rank number 2 with 142. 30 points less for the Boastgasters. Then we have 110 for NWP, 103 for the Real Gangsters, 94 for 1ADL, 81 for God Bless You with Mountains, 64 for Sami Game is Black, then Fjorden with 61, 57 for Snöfräsare Ishaskari going up to rank 11 with 46 points, same points but less placement points for the valuable veterans on rank 12, Slowstorm on 13 with 43 points, 42 for RYP, 25 for Puhu, and last but not least the Mad Marines with 15 points. And with that, we are almost ready to drop over to match number 2. Before that, though, I have to get shit done here. And we're ready. Let's hop in match number 2. As you can see, the overlay still says match number 1, so I'm going to update it manually. There we go. Here we go. Let's hop into the action. And WP, well, they decided to fight and won against the Mad Marines. Same applies in the end for SD View. But nonetheless, there's only one winner on the battlegrounds. And in this case, SD View was the one team to take home the victory against the Young Nuggets. Direct contest. Let's see if this continues in match number 2. Before we obviously will hop onto Rondo, Tego, and 2 times Erangel to close the day off. I want to go for the zip line. Whee. Oops. And with that, as you can see, our plane path starts at a prison and will end at Tierra Bronca. One of the best plane paths you can have, considering that you start in the lower left and end in the top right. So that should be the most, the fly path with the most spots to reach, considering the length of it. From top left to bottom right would not be as much, considering that in the bottom right we have a lot of water and in the top left unplayable terrain. So this most likely is the fly path where you can reach the most spots or have the most options to choose from. Ghostbusters and NWP out first. Following them we have the Slowstorm plays as well as 1 ADL. Real Gangsters, God Bless You. The lineup from STFU going for Power Grid again. I mean, it worked in the last match, why not? Valuable Veterans going for a split close to Impala, or in the direction of Impala. Then close we have Sami Game is Black. The lineup of Ishaskarian goes for Truck Stop. Intense trying to steal the car from Sami Game is Black. His teammates landed Hacienda del Patron. San Martin played by Snöfräsare. Then we have the Mad Marines in Al Azhar. RYP going for Cruise the Wall, with Carson being somewhere else. Puhu going for water treatment. And last but not least, Campo Militar played by Fjorden. Unfortunately for the teams I mentioned last, yeah, the circle shifted to the bottom left. And therefore, Chumasera is close, but not the middle of the circle. There would be roughly this spot over here. The little compound in the valley. Or, well, maybe the Valley of Ghosts would be a fitting name. Considering if you go there and stay there, you might die when trying to get away from it. So Valley of Ghosts might be a fitting name. Yes, I'm gonna try to fit that in. So, as you can see, Real Gangsters over here in Monte, then in Power Grid, STFU, Picado played by God Bless You, Chumasera played by Slowstorm, and NWP with Waldemar are all only teams currently in this circle. Exception being maybe Hara for 1 ADL, who's kind of close to the circle but not fully in it. Yeah, as we can see, we have a few options for the teams. Let me draw it in So the postcasters over here can use this bridge to enter. Most likely will try to play this compound to get an entry. And for the players from 180L, they most likely will try to play the church over here, I guess. Considering that they're coming from Los Leones. Fraser will wait for the lineup from STFU to move and maybe try to get into this compound. Or even more central, maybe something like this. Would be my guess. The valuable veterans will either take this approach or go for the long route and then try to play into the south of the map, which would be more probable, I guess. As we can see, rear gangsters are currently at the position I am with the camera. Then Puhu most likely might take this approach, depending on where the rest comes in. This approach and then enter at El Pozo or something and play in the back here. So this area roughly. RYP most likely will try a direct approach. Same might apply for the Young Nuggets. Some Gamers Black also going for a direct approach. And we have our first fight, though. Let's hop over there. Or our first shots over here. Slow Storm facing off against 2901. Or 1. 001. Well, I guess that wasn't much of a fight. More like some be cautious shots. Telling him to mind his own business. And don't get the wrong idea. Paul G only shot in every direction to just say, well, don't come close. 63 players this round, so that means we have one player more than last round. But still one player less than we should have. I guess that is caused by Ishas Korean, because they are still left with 3 players. Some shots over here. On with the first damage of the game, 76. Oh, more damage in the direction of Slow Storm. Told she has to watch out now. The only player who got hit. But currently not much happening. That means we're going to check out what dropped over here in the airdrop. You can see a farmer's. If Kolji would have known, most likely would have gone for it. I mean, he has an Orc as second weapon. So I guess he might go for it. The rear gangsters might also try to go for it. At the moment they're just trying to hinder SCFU from advancing, I guess. And over here we have a fight. Nerfrezera facing off against Puhu. And the first elimination of the match is a Brawlet over here. Senor Vak even going out of this way to, well, eliminate him from the safety of his car. And we got some retaliation. Nice shots by Lenny to eliminate Senor Vak and therefore one more trait. And now the remaining players of Pooh have smelled some blood and want to get in against Lanny. Shot in the direction of Jones. Bunny with some shots. Getting hit as well. Lanny over here with some shots in the direction of Pook. Almost getting a knock in. Else with the kill against Good Vibes, and now it's Lanny who's knocked. And he's trying to go for retaliation as well. Shouty, not even close. Not quite sure if Juka was going for the blue chip there. Here in with the kill against Sarix. That's the fight between the valuable veterans and the lineup of the Mad Marines over here. And it looks like the valuable veterans might be eliminated. No, there's still one over here, Tim, who moved forward quite fast, but now is coming back. And there's a third party joining in that fight. RYP says, alright. Well, if two are having a fight, the third party is the charm. The third party is having fun. Carlson eliminated by Pulk. Carlson eliminates Pulk. Juka says, alright, let me get away here. Has lost the tower already. Loses more and more of his car's value with those shots. I mean, bullet holes are not good for resale value. That should be, well, kind of obvious. I guess he put the blue chip in the car. Earlier, most likely the blue chip of Nerfreder Slenny. Oh, Bunny knocked. Got, you know, the last man standing, and I'm not quite sure if he knows what he's doing. Orgando with the flash. And therefore, Shouty is the last man standing for Snurfrezera. Circle shifted to the north this time. Them over here. Close to the Mad Marines. Shouty with the kill against Burgunder there. Watch out though. Meanwhile, in the back, we can see Rob Hendricks coming close. No, Rob is in the... My fault. Rob is in the chat, obviously, over here. With Jokan Jones, I was talking about. They're retreating as well. Most likely have grabbed one of the blue chips before that. Tim over here. Searching not for loot, but for the blue chip of his fallen comrades. And obviously for, well, he's also searching for loot because he has to heal. Bro needs to heal before using the blue chip, bro. Okay. Question is, I would like to see his inventory so we would know if he has emergency pickup, because he might need that one. Though he can go for the recall without issues. Be interesting to see if all three of his teammates will be coming back, which would be Kieran, Goodwart and Broken. The gangsters over here with an airdrop. Takes two, so either an MK14 or a Groza. Oh, Fjorden losing one of the players. Heavy with the kill against Smooth. Most likely translates to Smooth. Spins with the knock against Axa. Alright. Let's not show us. Let's not show, so we can go for the safer approach. Not getting knocked might be helping. Kicker over here sees the car of Puhu. Trying to get a knock in over that range. I mean, it's ambitious. Nothing against that. Chances are quite low, though, that you get a knock. Up in the direction of Asami Gamers Black. Will they make it? 4 players, 1 car. That's the epitome of not good. Or 3 players, 1 car. That's the second epitome of not good. Firstly, always try to use... There we go. These 2 cars. But that car is missing a tire. Well, we can see the Mad Marines have returned. And already lost one of the players. Sarix down there knocked. And over here we can see Puhu and the valuable veterans come back. Penny getting the kill against Sarix for the players of Jordan. While Puhu over here with shots in the direction of Kirin. Vince with attack. Ulvin with the kill against Pulk. Got out of the air. Seems. Here. Broken. Going down again. And Walk says, alright, give me your loot, bro. I need it. Broken just saying, well, why? Drop. Right over the head of Death's Reach. Hold drop. Let's see what's in there. Oops. We have a P90 for him. One of my favorite weapons. Good shoes. That would be the weapon I would play. Just getting over here. Damien walking close to health. Else did pass the airdrop, which is still filled with goods in form of good old farmers. Forward with some shots in the direction of 180L. Nice leaderboard command working. Give me a second, I will check that out. I think so. The bot was working a few seconds ago. And it is working, I mean, it's posting. Oh. Right, more flies coming in. The Boastcaster's in trouble. Next is the last remaining member over here. In the city, the others are driving, which might be in their favor. Coffee with a kill against Intens. Oh. Alright, it's just an issue with the with the info of the screen. Oh. Next knock over here. Chelsea eliminated by this Well, we can see Cole G, who's getting spotted as well, and that's it. Slowstorm eliminated on rank 16 by Sami Gamers Black. 2 kills for his. Meanwhile, Ishos Guerrilling arriving in style, close to Ingmar, who gets the first knock. And gets the second one as well. Only walking remains as last man standing, and he's out in the blue. Come close over here. To Fjorden and 1ADL. Ulveen with a knock and flush. Banny pushes forwards to get the knock against Hara, and Heels is going for the steal. Oh, and 1ADL is eliminated. Benny, though, with the... no, Benny getting flushed by Alt, who's getting knocked by Spins. In return, getting knocked by Patzer, who's still moving into the circle. Ulveen pushing forwards, currently with 3 kills, one of the most kills in the match. Trying to get his teammate to safety. Same applies for Patzer, who's trying to get Heels back on his health back on his feet. Oh, don't move over the ridge. Sami Gamers Black eliminated over here, meanwhile, by the real gangsters. Ishaf's Guerrillian out on rank 13. I mean, there's so much happening at the moment. It's even more chaotic than it was before. Axa close to Puhu. Over here, we still have Kirin. One of the last 2 for the valuable veterans. 29 with a knock against Olsen. Mountains of gold and stuff. Turkey tries to get a knock in. Liveful Authority is successful against Bolvar, though. Quite sure what this is. Currently in the blue zone. Herky goes down as well. Noski, the last remaining member, over here in the dip, close to body. Throws in hand. As one fun has seen him. And goes down. And then Nate takes his life. Life full of sorrow. Eliminates 3 of 4 players of the real gangsters. Snuski, Herky, and Bolvard. Last kill going at 229 with the kill against Olsen. And now, Patzer and Els still alive for the Mad Marines. Ulveen and Spins made it all the way over here, and Pooh said, let's go for the revive. I mean, 2 players might come back. No, 1 player might come back. But 1 is lost, because Jones over here, still alive. But then Jovak was eliminated. World knocked. The Young Nuggets facing off against the lineup of the Nerfreizers. Bonnie needs to move forward. Maybe able to get the rest on Chalty. Tim, though, has an angle, but is currently focused somewhere else. Oh, this will be interesting. The players are eliminated! And there's, well, bless you with Mountains of Gold. Just say, why do we need to shoot? Just run them over. Young Nuggets eliminated on rank 10. Just barely after they eliminated Snowfeather. On knocked out. Full of Sorrow wants to go for the race on Ingmar. Needs to carry him. God bless you. Should be able to play this with 4 members. STFU still alive as well. Still in the lead. Considering that the Young Nuggets were eliminated quite early. Wolf with a knock against Tim. Elimination confirmed from over here. And they do get an airdrop. One of the only teams, IT again, in the circle. Because the circle shifted north. Good position for Puhu. as well as the last two players of Jordan and Axe for the both casters. Nonetheless, there's still possibilities for the other teams over here. As you can see, those haystacks are indestructible and can be played by someone like God Bless You. Then over here, you still have the ability to play this little compound, which is still open. But for all of the teams over here, they need to move, and they need to move fast if they want to have a good spot. Well, as we can see, the lineup of God Bless You is moving, getting some text in though. Xerox with the kill against Renzarin. And know that his opponents are like Xerox knocked now by MPLV. And is eliminated. Nonetheless, taking at least one of his opponents with him. Upper close to Axa might have heard him, I'm not quite sure. Meanwhile, RIP in trouble. Nate by God Bless You. Holy shit. They are eliminated thanks to Nate's 15 kills. 16 kills for God Bless You with Mountains of Gold and stuff. Holy shit. They want to get more kills than SCFU in the last match. We're currently at 3 kills. Death Rage with the P90. 8 by Floors MPL of D. Waiting for Nimby to show himself and eliminates him. 5 kills now for SCFU. 2 of those belong to Death Rage. 1 to his other teammates each. Both casters moving close. Ariel and Martin. Martin with the Panzer in hand. There's no one in this building. But fret not, there's more in the next building over. Then over here, we still have Kirin. For the valuable veterans as last man standing. Arching with a knock against Mexo. Uses the Panzer. Circle shifts 1000 this time. Good position for Puhu now. Means God Bless You with Mountains needs to move. Ingmar already trying to dig a tunnel in that direction. Not even sure if that works. Can you dig a tunnel? Death Rage with a knock against Axa. Nate in hand. Blue though Nate. Should be able to get him out. Should be able to take him out at least. Or at least knock him again. Nope. Doesn't. Meanwhile, Pook knocked by Jordan and Jones eliminated. No, by Kirin. Jones eliminated. Nate in the direction of God Bless You. Look going for the race on Pook. We're down to 6 teams. Death Rage so far, most damage. Life Full of Sorrow and 29 with the most kills. Tied for first. We have a few players tied for third. Here again with a knock, this time against Ariel. Can still stay here though. Move up the building. Yes or not? The other side and to the gas station. I would advise against that because the gas station is not close to the circle. So what you want to do is move over here somewhere, something. Postcasters and the players from SCFU are kind of secure for the moment. God Bless You made it into the circle. We can see Life Full of Sorrow currently with the pickaxe in hand. Wanted to dig a bit. Moment there is not really any close encounters happening. We're gonna flip a bit from player to player. Maybe get some vision in. Nice headshot there by Ingmar. On has seen where Ulvin roughly is. I might have seen, yeah, has seen Svins. Svins falling back. The fight over here between STFU and the Boastgasters, and they do get some help by the lineup. Of the God Bless You. Mo with a knock against Hyper successful, but Mixer's already there to help him up. Boastgasters move forward, except for Martin. Still has to move. Bulk with the knock against Ulvin. Meanwhile, Spins still alive, close to Pooh and God Bless You. And over here, Kieran needs to move with the next circle. Same applies to Spins, though. He's also not in the current circle. Question is, where can you move? The answer is, well, you could go over here, then flop down. But that's about it. If you're lucky, you can use this angle to evade Yuka, but I'm not sure that happens. And the answer is no. Spins eliminated by Ingmar. One more kill for God Bless You. 17 kills already. And they are still in a good position in the game. Not so much can be said about SCFU. We're facing off against the Boastgasters. So now the last remaining player gets another kill in. Has lost his teammates though. Molly connects. Nate does not. And moving forwards. Had the luck that the Molly did not hit him. Loser Nate might be against him though. Another Molly coming in. Where does Mixer want to go? Not in the direction where God Bless You currently is, I guess. There's 2 players. 3 teams remain. Mixer again with a knock against Martin. Watch out that Pooh is not seeing him. Mixer moving forwards over the street, trying to get into the direction of God Bless You. Nate's coming out. It's not too bad. Bad effect against Mixer as well, and he gets eliminated by Axa. Top 4. Oh, almost a knock against Pulk. That should be no question fast. Hand down the knockdown chicken dinner for God Bless You with Mountains. 18 kills now. We're moving forwards. Alright, there were fights over here. I still need to move, and he gets eliminated. Valuable veterans out on rank 3. God Bless You now with 19 kills. 2 more are on full par. The last man standing, Pulk, trying his best to stay alive. Shotty in hand, has 2 down. Oh, is eliminated by Ingmar, proning down. Shotty fails. And with that, 21 kills for God Bless You with Mountains, 2,849 damage, and 5 assists. With that, we'll hop over for a quick break before we will return with match number 3. And we are back with the updated leaderboard. No change at the top except for the points. 161 for SCFU and 144 for the Young Nuggets, as well as 122 for the Boastcasters. We do have a change in the, well, bottom half four. I don't know how. Top 5 to 8. Let's say it like that. Or top 5 to 9. 2 places up for God Bless You with Mountains with 112 points, tied with NWP, but NWP has more placement points in the end. Then we have 104 points for the Real Gangsters, 95 for 1ADL and 69 for Fjorden, as well as 67 for Sami Gamers Black. Next up, on rank number 10, we have Snöfräsare currently with 60 points, 53 for the Valuable Veterans. Then we have 47 for Ishavskyrillian, 46 for RYP, 43 for Slowstorm, 36 for Puhu, and last but not least, 21 for the Mad Marines. And with that, we'll hop over into match number 3 of the day. We are back on Rondo. As you can see over here, Rondo will let us join. Cool the grass. And hop over to the basketball court. Superb. This restaurant over here, the Superb, reminds me a bit of the Bar Tea of One Piece. Because earlier it was a ship, now it's not a ship anymore. It's a normal restaurant on, well, platform addition to that. I mean, boatyard. I don't know how you call it. Hey, I don't know how you call it. Marina. But yeah, over here we have the docks. Obviously known from the TDM map. If you know, you know. With that, we will hop into match number 3. As you can see, 63 players are with us again. We start our travel above Jardena City and will end it close to Longho. And with that, the plane path is not optimal, but it could be worse, considering that we could have a plane pass over here in the top, close to Haimai Town and Nanchuan. I mean, obviously, mostly the plane paths are not around there. Mostly they're around in the bottom part. So this is currently the well, kind of like the unknown uncle, because nobody's dropping there most likely. I mean, we do have 3 teams currently going in that direction with 1ADL, Puhu, and Snöfräsare. Then next up we have Some Gamers Black and 2 teams going for Jardena City with RYP and NWP. God Bless You going in the direction of the Neox Factory and Test Track. Dancing played by the players from the Real Gangsters. Then over here we have the Boastcasters. A hot drop as well in Hongshan between Slowstorm and the Valuable Veterans. Rinjiang played by Fjorden. Yulin played by SCFU. And over here we have Young Nuggets going in the direction of the Fongtun. But we have the first shots over here, where Gander has found the weapon and ammunition to fight against NWP. Alex, MPLFD, and Renzarin over here in the city. So this looks like they did try to evade that fight, even though it was there. So that means we'll hop over to our next fight situation, which most likely will happen, considering that this is a way smaller range than all the other teams. Kirin already trying to dodge that, is not able to. Stealthy with the first knock of the game and the first elimination. Stealthy got 16 damage in, Tukin with 83 of that. So Glowstorm with the first kill. Over here we have Good Vibes trying to find the optimal way to pass and move in the direction of the opponents. Come over here, reloading. Cole G already going for an angle. Trying to play the off angle over here. Trying to get into the back of the Valuable Veterans. He's broken. Freeze, but is not able to get the knock in. You should have used the Karen 88 from the beginning. Then it would have been a knock, bro. Nonetheless, Broken still needs to heal. Good vibes already moving around. Says, alright, I know that the opponents are with you, so I'm trying to get the off angle in. Come around from behind. Oh, and first, the next knock is in. We see a Panzer in hand of Tuken, who was not able to use it. Broken with another knock against Stealthy. 1 HP, 3 HP remain, and he gets knocked from the side by Kolji. This means there are 2 players left. A 4 Slow Storm. 1 player only for the players from the valuable veterans. And good vibes, fine smackers. From the side, it's Kolji who gets the last kill, and therefore the valuable veterans are annihilated and eliminated. Kolji will be able to rest all 3 of his teammates. Therefore, Slowstorm remains in the game. As you can see, Circle shifted to the direction of between Yulin and Zhao Tin. And currently, as the view in a good position over here. Mixu close to the center of the circle, which should be around here-ish. They have a bit of movement over here. Not sure if he's just not there. Observer issues. I mean, it shows he's over here, but yeah, like you can see, that's an observer issue. He's not there anymore. He's getting most likely hunted. Quite sure why we jumped to Xerx, who's in Yulin. Most likely because he took a shot. Over here we have an airdrop coming in. First airdrop of the match. Let's check it out. Our package is empty at the moment. There we go. AWM was 8 times and level 3 gear except for the backpack. And we have our first players with the emergency pickup coming in. The real gangsters. Only 2 of them though. Olsen and Herky going for the EP. While Bolvard and Sniski decide to drive the way. Don't want to have a replay of the last match where a few players were shot out of the air. Over here has taken some shots against Senior Vak, it seems, because he's almost down. 12 HP remain. Hurry. Pathing through Yuka and Jones. Only had the buggy. Coming in, Jones. Attacked by Sui. Anthony Vak, it seems. See some over there. Nice to retreat. Get into a different direction. Stopped by Phaeton. I'm knocked by Pulk. Tommy with the re-knock though. We have our next fight over here between Puhu and 1ADL. Because that's alright, I'm gonna carry him. Small little baby. Don't hurt him. I mean, Phaeton moving forwards. Death Rage with the kill against Fanotto. What happened over here? We have our next fight over there between the Mad Marines and Ishevskoye, but we'll stay here. Nate coming in. Won't be good. Nope, way too short. And therefore, this situation has been solved. We'll hop into this situation. Mad Marines versus Ishevskoye. 4 against 3, theoretically. Over here, the real gangsters have found a spot to play with Olsen and Herky. Tarek's coming in with the car. We're trying to figure out where Ishas Gurian currently is on the roof. I see Nate. Oh, nice headshot there. 89 damage. Walking spotted as well. Cyber health not good though. Meanwhile, SCFU shooting in the direction of Jordan. Harper getting some unwanted attention maybe. That it seems. What else can we see? Yeah. Now, it seems like Ishas Gurian and the lineup from the Mad Marines might get some unwanted attention, but it looks like Fjorden decides to retreat and go somewhere else after they heard the shots. Else in a standoff against Walking, who's just shooting, not hitting, unfortunately. Broken so far with the most damage, Kolji with the most kills. We have 5 kills at the moment. Orcs facing off against HPFL. He's going for the blue chip off his fallen comrade. But there's another one getting knocked out. One man left, Intens. Now the last man standing for the lineup from the Young Nuggets. They were in ring 1 prior to the stay, but have fallen down to 2nd place and might fall down to 3rd or 4th if this continues. Because currently, this is not their day. Musky, skill against Preben. RYP was shot in the direction of, God bless you's 29. Playing the drive by Hoba. Successfully popping the tire. 29 still able to get away though. I mean, now would be the time to go for the hunt. With that pop tire. On with the kill against Shouty. That means we lose a player for Lafreda as well. Back to our fight between the Mad Marines and Ishas Gurian. But they're over here. No nade left. Walking finally with the knock against Leo. Can see that this is not getting solved in the next few minutes. Narik's over here moving stealthily, or at least trying. Nate says, alright. I mean, I guess there might be someone coming from over here. See if this is true. I mean, if you are Ishas Gurian, you have to be careful, because you have the disadvantage of having only 3 players instead of 4. And over here, the real gangsters are in trouble again. Musky not be getting hunted by who, but has some help in form of Herky. Nate perfect against Jones. Wait, what? How did he not get knocked out? More shots against Yuka. Throws down as well. Back close. Did catch up to his teammates. And over here we have a fight between the Boastgusters and NWP. Renzarin knocked out. Well, by fight again, it seems. Nimsy might die as well. Lex decided to go for the, well, safe route. Nimsy eliminated. Renzarin eliminated. Now it's a 4 against 2. Or 1 against whatever. No, Alex decides to not take the risk. Goes for a little drive. Over here, we have our fight between the real gangsters and Pooh. 2 eliminations already against the real gangsters. And the third one is not getting even further, because Olsen is knocked out as well. And that's it. Real gangsters eliminated on ring. 15 by Pooh. Get 4 more kills on the count. Senor knocked though. Pulk and Yuka, the last 2 remaining players. 4 kills to their name. Guess we hop back into this this situation over here. Ishas Guerrillian still holding against the Mad Marines. Leo almost lost his, well, most likely lost his next helmet. Semi knocked out by Tukin, coming in from behind for Slowstorm. Nate knocked as well, and suddenly it's just walking as last remaining member of Ishas Guerrillian. See if he's able to survive this situation. Alternates way too short. I mean, the Mad Marines could go for the flush against Simi. And Nate. And Simi was knocked by Tukin. Correctly. Getting ignored, which is, well, unfortunate for the Mad Marines. It would be a safe kill. Nice, Nate, perfect against Hells. Walking. What can you do from this position? Tap now with the kill against his own teammate. Didn't we already have that discussion around knocking your own teammates and stuff? I see a view in a fight against them. Let's up over here and check this out, because it's more promising what we're currently seeing there. To be eliminated, like I said. Kill going to Tukin. Up and Tab. The last 2 remaining members of Summy Game is Black have the option to maybe get a chunk out of SCFU. Fortunate angle, Tap. Takes down the next one. Gets tagged from the side, but Hyper is successful. Xerox needs to move fast for Hyper to get the red. Oh, whoa, that was a last second res over there for Hyper to get back Death Rage. Holy shit. And over here, Push is coming to shove. Walking is eliminated by Hulse. Mad Marines have that second kill. Martin with the knock against Senor Vak. Has to retreat from this situation, leaving Oxa behind. Considering that they're getting new contenders coming in from the side with RYP. With the knock against Burgander. Gets a kill against Senor Vak. Already running into that Nate, man. Martin's still alive. Question is for how long. Okay, with a Nate in the direction of Martin. Gets a knock. Underhand Nate. I'm not quite sure where that was going. Ariel decides to die in the blue. And therefore, the Boastgusters are eliminated on ring 12. Circle shifts in the direction of the airdrops close to Jones. Opuhu. And the lineup from 1ADL. God bless you in the circle as well. Emergency pickup over here for the players from STFU. All 4 back on their feet. Question is, well, where do you go from there? MPLFB with the M249 gets some good shots in against Health. Gets a knock. Tarek though with a knock against MPLFD. And suddenly it's just Alex who has to run because he has no car. Trying to push close to MPLFD. The question is, will they flush him first? Yeah. They're coming in. Going for the push. Going for the flush. Going for the kill against Alex. And therefore NWP is eliminated on rank 11. With that, we'll hop back into the next action. Some shots over here from the top of the hill. Jones eliminated by SDFU. Death Rage knock though. Thanks to Fon. And the next fight between RYP and Slowstorm. Pretty sure Slowstorm was trying to dodge that fight. Obar coming around. Has not seen Macas yet. Oh, heavily tagged. 4 HP remain. Carlton with a knock against Kolji and Chukin. Chelsea coming in from behind though. Knock's coming in. They're going for the rest. Only one player remains for RYP, which is Mukeke. Over here, the Mad Marines are fighting against Jordan. That's eliminated. Hales eliminated. Mazzino. Elio eliminated. There's still one alive, I'm not quite sure. I mean, yeah, Cyrix over here in the center of the circle, or close to the center of the circle now. Alive. Matt Marine's still alive. Spin's coming in from behind. Might see Mukeke in a few seconds. He's just prone in front of him in the dip. Not seen him. Might have seen Makis though. Knock against Yukin. Olvi knocked on the field. Prince eliminated. Bar the Nate from Slowstorm's Kolji. Mukeke is still alive. Though he kind of was part of that fight. Oh, and he wants to join in. Knocks out the first one. Knocks out the second one. Shots coming in from behind by the players of Snurfresera. Keke getting at least 2 kills over here. And now has trouble with the car. Most likely will die to the blue. Ooh, barely. Barely survived that. But then Broad came in with a shot. And that's the end for Mukeke and for RYP. And over here, Life Full of Sorrow has found a new target. Target practice with the mortar. This should be the end for SDSU on top of the hill. Nope. Chelsea with the kill against Mixu though. Harper knocked as well. And is eliminated. And it just leaves the Death Rage. 8 kills to his name. Cyrix down here still alive. Hulk was alive before Ingmar found him. And is now dead and out. Woohoo. Eliminated on rank 7. When we pop over here close to the hill, where on top we have Death Rage. And down where we have Starix. Next up, 29 over here for God Bless You With Mountains. His teammates are all over here, so if he gets knocked, good luck trying to help him. Then he says, alright, let's dig a hole. I want to protect my car, or maybe myself. I most likely might have found... Oh, there's still a level 3 vest in there. I remember correctly, there was the AWM drop. Oh, double drop. Oh. That is almost unfortunate. One of them lands down there. The other one is up here. Rosa and a DBS. I mean, Tharex, help yourself. It's not too far away, and it will help you in the end game. Question is, can you dig here? Because digging here would be awesome. I have to try that after the match. Or after the cast, I have to try that. You can dig into this dip there. Alright, Slowstorm in trouble. 4G, most likely down to the blue. Knocked by the blue. That just leaves Stalcy. Moving down the hill might spot Snurfrezera in a few seconds, or get spotted by them, that is. Ingmar has seen them first, though. Get some shots in. And digging himself a hole. That's Rage over here, still alive. Sees Stolzy there, knows he's there, does not want to shoot. That was way too easy. Almost lost the Selman there. Stolzy is eliminated by Sui. 1 ADL sank in Death Rage there for showing them where the opponent is. With shots in the direction of Ingmar. Let's see where the circle shifts. And... oh, the hill is still in there. Death Rage in a good position. And if I remember correctly, the hill will stay in there for phase 8 as well. Can still play the high ground. And at least one team knows he's there. 1 ADL. I don't know that Sarex is over here, though. Bro, what happened to your wrist there? That kind of looks unnatural. Oh, Ingmar with the next knock against Lenny. And Lenny had the good old links in hand, so losing that hurts. That's my bunny as well. As you can see, Snurfrezera needs to move into the circle. Same applies to Ingmar, and Lifeless is already on the move, so yeah, Ingmar still needs to move. Good position over here for 1 ADL. They do still have a high ground-ish position against Snurfrezera, if they know they're there. Because from down here, Bunny and Brawl could do something against 1 ADL. That's an direction of Ingmar. So looking up the hill for Death Rage. 3 nades, 1 molly, and 3 smoke nades. Smoke launcher nades. 29 moving closer, inch by inch. He had the option to go for the airdrop with the DBS and decides against that. With the kill against Bonnie. Will not help him. Who's seeing who first? 29 or Cyrex? Oh, 29 with an 8 in hand. Oh, that's too far for Cyrex, that is. Still with the elimination. Cyrex out. Knock against Life Full of Sorrow. STFU left with one player. Nerf Ezra left with one player. Put over here. Mar might get knocked out there. Rolled with a kill against Life Full of Sorrow. That means that Ingmar knows he's still there. ADL moving around. Coming in. As well. Oh, Nate in hand. Gets eliminated by Phaeton from behind. Deathrage knows where Phaeton is at. Coming in. Not able to get the knock though. Oh, that nail was not too bad. But unfortunately for Deathrage, I mean, he's still in the circle. But unfortunately for him, I mean, he needs to go down. He needs to get a better angle. And he could get one from over here, but he's way more open then. I mean, optimal would be to go down here and get the drop, but you would be seen from there. So this is a fight between one ADL and God Bless You. God Bless You could get their second chicken in a row now. More just using the loot book there. It's coming in from above. And Deathrage is eliminated by Phaeton. Nice try though. I would have loved to see that. Oh yeah, switched away. We'll see that in the replay at the end. We're waiting for the updated leaderboard. Just coming in, so he gets knocked by Ingmar. God Bless You in a 2 against 3 situation now. Phaeton knocked. Tommy Wolf, the last remaining player. And it's eliminated as well. GG, well played. Winner chicken and a God Bless You. With mountains as gold and everything. 9 kills, 2090 damage, 7 assists so far, Slow Storm. And with that, we'll hop over for a quick break before we return with match number 4. And we're back with the updated leaderboard. No change at the top, with SDFU still rocking first place with 174 points. 30 points less for the Young Nuggets on second. Then ranking up 2 ranks. Third place now for God Bless You with Mountains, 131 points. Dropping down each one place, Boastgusters and NWP with 126 and 112 points. 1ADL on rank 6 now with 107. 1 point less for the Real Gangsters on 7. And then we have 72 points for Jordan as last but not least team in the top 8. On rank 9, Snöfräsare ranking up to, with 68 points, 1 point less for Sami Gamers Black on 10. Slowstorm with 54 points on rank 11, going up 3 places. Then we have 53 points for the Valuable Veterans on 12. RIP on rank 13 with 51 points. Ishaf's Gorillion going down 2 places to 14 with 47 points. Puhu with 42 points on rank 15. And last but not least, we have the Mad Marines on rank 16 with currently 29 points. And with that, we'll hop over to Tego, because this is the next match of our game day. Match number 4, obviously. If you can calculate like, or better calculate than I can. As you can see, we are on a beautiful map called Tego, currently going through the grass and landscape to check out where the drop is going to happen. Let's check the map. So, our plane path is less than optimal, starting below Kangnoin to the right of Ohyang, and ending close below Harpo, means that only roughly half of the map is even reachable for the teams. Considering that roughly, let me get my draw tool. Roughly this over here is the spot the teams can reach, or the space teams can reach. This over here is not available if you drop there, only if you drive there most likely. So there's a less space for the teams than they would like, and let's check out where they gonna drop. Over here our plane is coming in. First teams should already have dropped out. Some games Black, Fjorden, and NWP, if I saw that correctly. RYP and the Real Gangsters. Next up, we have 1ADL. Calling them Puhu and Ishaf's Guerrillas, as well as Boastgusters and Slowstorm. Then we have STFU and the Mad Marines dropping down, as well as God Bless You and the players from the Young Nuggets. And last but not least, the Valuable Veterans. Oh yeah, we have a lot of teams going to Kangnoin. Hot drop between Snöfräsare and NWP, it seems. And we do have another hot drop over here in school between SCFU and the Mad Marines. I mean, theoretically we should watch that, but this case over here might be a bit closer. Considering that the Mad Marines are currently last and SFU are currently in the top of the leaderboards. Oh, first knock there, Lanny with the shotty against Alex. Let me check the leaderboard. NWP currently on 5 and the players of Snöfräsare on 9. I'm gonna leave this here and check out what happens over here. Derek's currently holding the off angle. Sarex needs to heal. The only one of the Mad Marines who's close to SCFU getting knocked from behind. Derek's with the first kill of them of this situation. Not of the mat though. That happened over here. Finally getting the kill against NWP's Alex. Let's see if MPLFD and his teammates are able to get some revenge in. Benzaren Has seen Shelty. Move forwards. His teammates are already on the case. Armed with the Vector in hand. Not enough bullets though. If you now solo in school, Mad Marines did retreat. Pats are in a good position considering the circle. Better position only by Tuken. And both of those are solo, so Pats are most likely will get some unwanted attention by the players from Slowstorm if this continues, and valuable veterans might have heard Intense, and he's in trouble, or was in trouble for a moment there. At least it looked like it. We're hopping back to our fight over here. After with shots in the direction of Stealthy. Almost able to get the knock in there. Now back to our situation between NWP and Snöfräsare. Nate coming in, not too good. Also a bit too far, unfortunately. But he still needs to heal. Well, that's due to prior engagements. And he's still holding the angle. LT moved forwards. Close to Renzaren, who's getting flashed. That's her. Kills two. Before getting eliminated by Pulk. Gets a kill against Yuka and Senor Vak. Bunny knocked. Shouty knocked as well. Renzaren going for the heal. Over the MPLFD with some good shots in the direction of Lenny. MD going for the flush. Shouty still knocked. Good damage against Renzaren, who needs to heal as well. Rolled with Shotty in hand. Trying to get a hit and is not able to do so. Close the door and you're leaving me. MZ confirms the kill against Shalty. Meanwhile, Renzaren goes down. Rolls as well. Lenny, the last remaining member for Snöfräsare, is eliminated. NWP eliminates the first team over here on rank 16. Snöfräsare out of the match. Jones now the last man standing for Puhu, trying to get the kill against Xerox and is successful in doing so. Mixu now close to him. The others are still further away. And Harper is knocked as well. Kill going to Ariel. So SCFU down to 2 players as well. Not too good for them. That's right, it should catch up to Mixu. Well, Jones was going for the chips of his teammates. Likely trying to get them back now. Gets into the car, tries to drive away. Shots coming in from Mixu. Should be safe. Let's see where he's going. Most likely trying to get to this recall station and now driving through the real gangsters. Oh, flying there. Crashes into one of the trees over here. And, well, that might be his end. Getting tagged, and Snusky eliminates him. Poo out on rank 15. Jones just barely surviving this for a moment. Unfortunate ending. You can see most teams are already in the circle. Except for one ADL NWP, Fjorden, and half of RYP. Over here, we will get some more attention for the Mad Marines with Sammy Gamers Black coming in. Just decided to prone down instead of checking out who's coming there. Looks like nothing major will happen in the next few seconds. Our opponents over there. Who's that? Holy shit. Those are some long shots in the direction of the valuable veterans there by the Boastgusters. I mean, that's roughly 100, 200, no, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, almost 600 meters. Roughly half a kilometer. Not quite sure how much that is in freedom units. And we get Alex back, it seems, for NWP and Sarix for the Mad Marines. I'm not quite sure what happened. Oh, Panther died somewhere else, so they are not able to get him back. Some game is Black still close, though. Sarix should be able to get some stuff in, though, without issues. Considering he's not getting spotted by the Zombie Game is Black. Leo with a knock against level. Is with the shots in the direction of the returning Tarek. That is, did take some damage. I'm not quite sure if that was his shield, who was doing that damage, or if it was his own fault. Circle shifted again. This time it most likely will be an ending around here-ish in the swamp. I guess that could happen. Not a definite though, because you always know random numbers are getting random number generated, and the random number generator is random-ish, because it's not completely random. That's in the direction of the plane, of the glider. Over here we have a comeback for the players of STFU. Serx and Harper will be coming back. Death Rage, one of the two last players together was Mixu. Hopefully one of them will stay alive. Currently in a good position in the circle. I'm not quite sure how he did get that compound, considering that there were a player there earlier. Everything else currently happening on Ranger. We do have 2 diggers. It's a team effort, that digging. Phaeton over here. Yeah, place a car somewhere else. It's too dangerous. Find it interesting that the shadows are changing. And with that, I mean the complete shadows once he digs. These shadows are getting updated. I find this highly interesting. Able to kill against Death Rage. That means, again, there are only 3 players left for STFU. Jordan has been eliminated. Where did that happen? Other regangs. Oh, over here. Move it over here. Yeah, this over there. Fanny and Ulveen. The entry of the circle. Over here, Nate going for a fight against SCFU, it seems. Lost one of their teammates. And they're in hand for Xerox. Oh, and he gets a knock with a Panzer against Nate. Coming Simi over there. Upper with the VSS. It's tagged by walking. Hit in hand. Coming in from the side by Slow Storm, if I see that correctly. And it's doing no damage at all. WP in the back. That'll be the laughing third party. Dark still has a nade. Why is he not using it? He still has 3 nades in the blue zone. Shots in the direction of NWP who are coming close. Oh, beautiful nade. Then again, this time the wrong corner. Upper with a knock against Semi. They need to push against walking. Oh, and he gets knocked down. Flush confirmed. And now from the side, it's Mixu eliminating Ishas Garillion. Still 2 players left. For SCFU. 4 kills this round. A lot of teams close to them. And it's not even a fight for a position in the circle. It's a fight for, I don't know, supremacy. Else with a knock against Cole G. And PLFD with the kill against Leo. Tarek still there. Cole G most likely will be eliminated. Quite sure by whom though. PLFD knocked by Hulse. Zarin coming in from the side. Sees Zarek straight and gets a knockdown. I think some retaliation there. Taking the car, Hals tries his best, not able. Alex coming in from the smokes. Ariel with the Panzer against Soba. Already have a Panzer kill, so can't leave it at that. That's the last man standing for the Mad Marines. Up over here, both Gustas in a fight against RYP. Both Gustas on one side. RYP on the other side of the road. Except for Ariel House with a knock against Alex. Most likely will die. They might apply for Hells. He still has 4 first aid though. You can see Bergander moving to the side. Gets tagged. Gets a skill and should have a car as well now. Marcus with a knock against Tab. That's in the direction of Renzarin. And PLFD by Sami Gamers Black. Nate's coming in as well. Shots from behind, too. So with a knock against Mukeke. Knocked. It's in the direction of Axa. Too short. Or a bit too far to the right side. Push coming over. Mixu with a knock against Carlson. Flash coming in. Gunner not even close. Oba going for the wrist. Gunner moving forwards, trying his best to maybe get an angle against the players from both guesses. Oba Hoba. They do have a BRDM there. Foot. Kick is still in the BRDM. Drive it away. Not able to do so. It's stuck. Exploding there. Propaganda and Mukeke eliminated. Not quite sure why the gas station is not exploding. Maybe it already did. But I don't see that Ariel will stay alive. Nope, goes down by the circle, by the blue again. Well, that should be settled. Rendarin over here still alive. WP. Snoski with an arc against Axa. Else for the Mad Marines also looking in that direction. Good position over here for STFU. Olsen currently carrying Harky. Wants to get him back on his feet so they can continue playing with 4 players. Needs to get him to safety first though. But here we still have 1 ADL. All 4 of them still alive, but 0 kills at the moment. Circle shifted in favor of the Young Nuggets, and God bless you. God bless you could get their 3rd chicken dinner in a row. Continues. Good position as well for the valuable veterans though. Oh, Howells with the kill against Martin and Javi. Eliminating the Mad Marines and takes some shots, some nice shots in the direction of Renzarin. He's still alive though. Meanwhile, Slow Storm facing off against the Sami Gamers Black. God bless you, in trouble. So in the car, that nade is not bad. Quite sure how that did not knock him. He was head high, but he was in the car. Next coming in from the side, Hells. Some few nice shots. Gangsters might have spotted Mixu. Health coming in. Rensarin with some shots. Retaliation for the fight earlier. Hells with just 1 HP gets a kill against Renzarin and eliminates NWP on rank 10. The Mad Marines showing up. It's coming in. Slow Storm still in the fight against Sami Gamers Black. Back is stall level for a brief moment. Sees him again. Sprace. Not get attacking. But from the side, leveled files. And that's it. GG, well played. Else eliminates level. Slow Storm eliminates the rest of Sami Gamers Black. Olsen coming in from the side, eliminating Mixu. 7 kills so far for the real gangsters. 1 player left. Rest of you now in form of Xerox. And over here we have 1 ADL facing off against God Bless You. Still 4 players for them. 0 kills so far. That is atypical. Bipolar Star now with the double knock against Harriet and Phaeton with the car explosion. Now they're pushing. They know that there's at least maximum 1 player standing. Tommy Bob in a fight against the real gangsters though. Oh my god! Turkey running home. Snusky, what happened? What happened? Oh my god, the real gangsters eliminated just barely after killing Tommy Bob and, well... Don't say anything, that did not happen. Intense now with a knock against Life Full of Sorrow. Eliminates him. And that's a kill for Intense and the Young Nuggets. 3 kills to the name. Mad Marines have been eliminated. Hells got the kill against Tukin, but then died to the blue. It's over here still close to God Bless You with mountains of gold and stuff. HPFL over here. And we still have Zorox, who has the links in hand. Theoretically a good position. Except for Glowstorm, who's still coming into the circle, or still want to come into the circle. Wanted to say, does he only have attack 2 times? Good weapon now with the kill against Fon. Not looking too good for God Bless You. Valuable veterans. Deciding it's their time now. Going all the way over here. Wants to get the angle. Xerox with the knock against Tukin. Will Makis get into the circle? He wants to go for the fight against him. And gets eliminated by Xerox. 5 kills for SCFU. Oh, well, in form of Xerox. 7 kills in total. 4 bullets left in the links. And he still has some drops close to him. Close-ish. We have here 7.62 ammo. Oh, 3 backpack. Gilly MG3. I mean, I would go for that if I had the chance, but I doubt that Intense will leave him the chance. I mean, he's currently protecting the wrong direction. He's looking into the direction of God Bless You. Or not quite sure where they're shooting, but not in the direction of Intense. 4 players left for the valuable veterans. 2 each for God Bless You and the Young Nuggets. And 1 player left for SCFU. Young Nuggets, 2nd place. God Bless You, 3rd place. STFU, 1st place. Valuable veterans, well, rank 12. Well, there's the only full team, so they can maybe get their chicken dinner. God Bless You's chances to get the back-to-back are getting slower by the minute because they're purged on the outer skirts of the blue zone. Or of the circle, and the circle is moving. Ingmar still with a Panther on his back though. No helmet, which is unfortunate. Circle shifted away from them. Good position for the Young Nuggets. That would be finally good match for them. If they're lucky. James go. Wait. There's the links in there. Intense Pro. Links in there. Take it. Don't leave it. Almost in here. Falls in a support drop if I see that correctly. Bless You in the circle. Good vibes coming in from this side. Has a good angle there. I mean, they still have 2, 3, and 1. 1 for Good Vibes, 3 for Kieran, and 2 for Tim. Currently quite close to the lineup of the Young Nuggets with HPFL. And that will be his goal. That one was a bit too far. Works. Intense fields. Needs to go further. Needs to push this. Well, God Bless You is in the circle. But Intense but Xerox needs to move. I mean, his best bet would be to move back here. And then go over here somewhere. Have the knock against him. HPFL will hopefully stay calm. Don't fight. Don't let the sounds of the guns. Oh, 8 coming in there. Needs to move. He needs to move fast. I'm not able to see that there's still one on the building with Kirin. Circle shifted away from him again. Intense watching his direction. Waiting for Xerox to make a move. More. Checking out the other direction while 29 decides to dig a trench. Direction of the circle. Intact quite hard by the links from Xerox. Nade. That should be a good one. Not too bad. Dark's most kills so far was 5, but that nade was perfect on spot. Most kills still for Xerox and Hells. 689 damage for Xerox as well. 668 for Renzari and 643 for Hells. Most damage taken. Renzari was 990. We're down to our last 3 teams. Since now watching the direction where Xerox died. But perhaps over here in a good position, close to God Bless You with Mountains of Gold. If he would get up, he would see 29. Won't be able to get a knock in. Not willing to take the risk though. Now he does, sees him, knock comes out. That means there's only 1 player left. For God Bless You. Oh, intense with a knock against Kirin. Tim knocked as well by HPFL. Broken with some shots in the direction of HPFL. And this is good for Ingmar. Focus getting away from him. Oh, and he dies to Intense. Broken now, the last man standing for the valuable veterans. Intense coming over, gets knocked. PFL eliminated as well by Broken. GG, well played. Winner chicken dinner. The valuable veterans. With 8 kills, getting that chicken. More damage though by SCFU with 1,566. The valuable veterans again with 5 assists. We'll hop over for a short break before we return with match number 5, our first match on a Wrangle. We are back with the updated leaderboard. No change in the top 5, at least when it comes to placement, but for the points, 185 for SDFU, 154 for the Young Nuggets, 140 for God Bless You with Mountains of Gold and stuff. Then we have the Boastgusters on 4 with 131 points. Next up, on rank number 5, we have NWP with 119 points. And last but not least, for the top 6, we have the Real Gangsters, the first team to make a move, ranking up to rank number 6 with 115 points. 108 points, going down 1 place, 1 ADL to rank number 7. And Fjorden, the last team after the triple digits, or the first team after the triple digits, and the last team in the upper half with 72 points. 1 point less, though, for the valuable veterans on rank number 9 with their chicken dinner. 71 points for them. Then on rank number 10, we have Summer Gamers Bluff with 69 points. Same amount of points, but less placement points. 1, to be precise, for Snöförädra on rank number 11. Slowstorm dropping down to rank number 12 with 59 points. 51 points for RYP, 49 for Ishavsgerillion, 44 for Puhu. And last but not least, the Mad Marines with a good day so far and 39 points. Getting closer and closer to Puhu on rank 15. And with that, we'll hop over. Match number 5. Wait, we are back on Erangel, the beautiful map where it all started. Our plane pair starts below Novo and will end above Severny. And as you can see, the time is already done. That means the plane is coming into view now. And that means 63 players will drop to Erangel searching for loot and those kills as well as chicken dinners. And let's see who will be able to get the first kill and the chicken in the end. First team to drop out. At least one of those should be dropping to Novo. Looks like maybe 2 or 3, that is. Slowstorm, NWP, Sammy Gamers Black, Snöförädra, and the Mad Marines dropping out quite early. Same applies to the valuable to Ishavsgerillion and RYP as well as the Boastgusters. Valuable veterans dropping out quite shortly after that. Then we have God Bless You and STFU. Next up, the lineup from 1ADL and the players from the Real Gangsters. And then we still have Fjorden and the Young Nuggets. And last but not least, Puhu. We don't have a hot drop on Sosnovka Island, it seems. We don't have a hot... Well, we might have AXA in a precarious situation here. Stuck between the players from the valuable veterans, that is. Looks like he will drop back and go for prison. Since the valuable veterans decide to go somewhere else. So that's solved. But we still have hot drop over here for the car. Oh, Fernotto not knocked out. Spins in trouble as well. HPFL trying his best there to run him over thanks to the UZ. And then we have Intense with a weapon. Having the car 98 in hand. Spins in trouble. It gets knocked out by Intense. First kill of the match. Thanks to that Volty. Intense is able to accumulate 1 point for his team. Let's see where Ulven is. Lean over here. Close to the cube. UZ for the safe spawn over here. That's still a few meters away though. Oh, and it seems like the Young Nuggets want to go for the hunt. Or at least for Georgia Pole, it seems. Ulvin's still running. Quite sure if they have seen him. But Ulvin might die. I mean, if I would be the Young Nuggets, we have 2 weapons over here. Both bolties, though. I would have gone for the hunt. Considering that there's a player in the car without weapons, it would have paid off most like... Oh, Fane Lotto, bro. Not quite sure who was driving. I guess Venotto. But, why did he drive into that zone there? Why? Circle shifted central-ish to the west. Good position for Hare, who is or should be in the center of the circle here in the former yellows, now blue, rainbows, whatever you want to call them. I mean, we have more than one color now. It's weird though that we have blue buildings and one of them being yellow anymore. I mean, those two are mirrored. That one is the same as that one. But yeah. Might go for a rainbow next time. Can't be too hard using a different color for one of the buildings. Let's see. Map says we have our first traveling team. I'm not quite sure why Otto is solo over here. His teammates were using the emergency. Oh, he has a second emergency pick. All right. I don't say anything. An emergency pick has to look weird though. One is the one his teammates took, and this one is the one he. No, that's a plane pass. My fault. I guess his emergency pickup is not working. Okay, so we have over here the one for the real gangsters. And there's one big patch turkey, and the others decided not to use it. I'm not quite sure what happens over here with the emergency pickups. Although now should be quite sad because his emergency pickup, like I said, did not work. Oh, he has found another one. Come on, are you freaking serious? Are you freaking serious? Panther is a kill against Broads. Happened over here. Elimination against Shouty as well. Where? Out there, over here. Missed that. I was more confused by also having a third emergency. Did he have so many of them? Holy. Okay, still over here. Needs to decide where he wants to drop. Question is, where do you still have the option to drop? Over here might be one of the spots. Gatka is still free for the moment, that is. Because I can see it. And he can see it now as well. There's someone coming in. This dummy game back. Oh, attacked twice. I'll still survive this. Okay, moving forward says, alright. You know I'm here. You think you know where I'm going. I'm not going there. It's a surprise for you. Oh, and it looks like Sami Gamers Black decide to abandon their idea of going into Gatka. That means this could be Herky's spot now. The ring tab is over there. Level is over here. Otto finally coming in. He's the red zone. Renewable veterans, Ghostbusters, Matt Marines. Over here, the last two players off Nerfreddera. Oh, and over here, Xerox moving close to God Bless You with mountains of gold and stuff. We had a back-to-back chicken dinner in match number 2 and 3. Not in their favor though. Okay, so with the knock against Poolk. What happened over here? Lock. Reload. Molly coming in. Alright. Molly did not come in. He got knocked before Speed Road and therefore is eliminated. Thanks to his own Molly. So Shots coming in from the other side of the road. Yuka and Jones still alive. Death Rage also quite close there to God bless you. Aside from that, nothing major happening. Nuski, Olsen, and Bolvat now going for Gatka after having a slight detour in the direction of Sami Game is Black. Nuski got attacked by them though. Now deciding again to push up the hill. Be trying to find them. Sami Game is Black decide to leave their post again. They're not really willing today to go for those fights. Going to up and down now. Good position. Nothing against that. Way more central. Whereas here with Life Full of Sorrow getting, well, carried over here by Death Rage. They drop everything he had though. Death Rage just saying, yeah, nice of you to tune in. I'm gonna carry you, bro. Right, now he stopped. Picking him up again. That's what I like to see. Now putting him to the bat. Why not on the bat? I mean, put him into the corner there. Mood running over MPLFD. Not sure what happened there. Azari going for the chip. Instantly. Getting tagged by Herky. Able to get away, hopefully. Olsen did prepare though. Circle shifted away from that situation and Juka is now quite close to Slowstorm. 180. Oh, Harren knocked by the red zone. What happened? Let me ask that later. Derek's finally with a kill against Life Full of Sorrow. And that flip is unfortunate for Poohoo. But that Stealthy is still alive is even more unfortunate for him. Or that he was alive. Nate coming in should be good against Tukin. It's perfect against Tukin, man. Holy smokes, what a good Nate. Turns moving forwards. Still has two opponents in front of him and finds his death against Makis with the M249. Slight detour between Real Gangsters and the Young Nuggets over here. Nice text, Buffanotto. Text coming in from the other side over here. Ballward and Snooski. So let me ask, what happened? What happened over here? Peyton knocked. Harrod back on his feet. Finally after getting knocked by the red zone. And what happened over here? Fight in Pachinki between the valuable veterans. And God bless you with mountains of gold and stuff. Quite sure Ingmar's position is safe, considering that Tim might see him over there. Break coming in. Late in hand. Here he is. Today is not. This is not looking like Div 1. Sorry, guys. This is not looking like Div 1. with those hiccups. Stealthy in trouble. Getting shot at from the real gangsters. And that mate will be his end. Good thing there's still one more player of Squallstorm left, which is Cole G over here. And he's getting some unwanted attention by the young Nuggets now. Circle shift away, so the young Nuggets might retreat. Von now with a knock against Tim, which is good for Ingmar, who gets knocked out by Broken. Glowstorm eliminated Cole G and eliminated by HPFL. Von now going for the flush. Kirin with the knock against 29. For now, the last remaining member of God Bless You is not looking too good for the current third place team. Player's coming back. Over here, fighting for his dear life. Getting a knock in against Olsen, but he is alone. Teammates way too far away to even help him. Bunny over here knocked Lenny, the last remaining member of Snöfräsare, over here in the ridges and tunnels of Pochinki. Looks like the Boastcasters want to take that kill. Zarex though eliminates Bunny while Heavy is eliminating Zarex. Raven through this is not too good. Heavy knocked out by Leo. Patsa with a knock against Axa. Harry is still alive though. Gets a knock and flush against Patsa. And Al says, well, I'm going to retaliate. You decide to go for the flushes, I will flush as well. And Martin needs to reload. And heal. Ariel. Good push forward. Fanato with the knock and flush against Phaeton. Nate against Hells was good. RIP eliminating Tab there. Leo spotted. Shots coming in. But against Hells confirmed as well. Oh, good tags. Martin knocks Leo, but is knocked by Hells. And now it's a 1-against-1 situation. Ariel decides to go for the drive-by. Harry's almost blown to smithereens though. I think there are enough cars around. Oh, he decides to go for the res try. For the angle. Hells. Good. Succeeds with the res. Ariel has an angle. Gets some tax in. Oh, not though. Moving forwards. Broken with the kill against Lenny. Snöfräsare eliminated on rank 14. Ariel would love to go for the race on Martin. This car is slowly rolling down the hill. And brakes are optional, I guess. Also seen him, got tagged quite hard. Meanwhile, Leo moving over here. Let's see if he will be able to get the kill in against Ariel. Or if he will be the one getting knocked out. Ariel moving forwards. Leo sees him and eliminates him. Boastcasters out on ring 13. The Mad Marines with 7 kills already. Over here we have Alex for NWP close to Fjorden. Smooth and Benny back on their feet. They did eliminate Nimthi, it seems. They'll have a car. Oh, and Smooth is the one to get the knock against Alex. And he eliminates him, and that means there's only one player. There's one player less for NWP, and even one more less. There's only one left, which is Renzarin over here, getting some unwanted attention from the players of RYP, training in that building and eliminating NWP after getting that last knock-in for Renzarin. Two players left for the Mad Marines. 2 players left for Fjorden. It might be even less, considering that knock was smooth by Aegis for his. And I'm not quite sure where Benny wants to go, but that decision is not too bad. Shots coming in. Leo knocked out. Xerox with MG3 in hand, and that should be it. Welcome to hell. Mad Marines eliminated on rank 11. 7 kills for them. Might be enough to get in front of Puhu, though, because if I remember correctly, Puhu has already been eliminated. I'm not quite sure if they get even close to that amount of kills. I doubt that. There is Black over here proning. They are still in the circle. Circle shifted away from Pochinki, though, which is good for Theory over here. LS player for 180L. One of our snakes, Banny, our second snake now, after Ulvin was spotted by Broken. And Fon over here, our third snake. For God bless you with mountains. Above him, we can see the silhouette of Good Vibes. We can go in this. Oh, we can go into the roof. Neat. I mean, we can obviously go in there, but I didn't know we could see through it partially with the observer mode. Wait. So why did you go down from the church? Please enlighten me. That would have been a better position. MK14 over here. Working now with a knock against Mukeke. Confirming the kill. Oh, Kirin and Broken knocked. That just leaves Good Vibes. Love to go for the rest of his fallen comrade. There's no door left, bro. Xerox with the knock against Olsen. Love to confirm that kill. Moving down the hill, spotted as well by a CFU. Font eliminated by Good Vibes. Ricky in trouble as well. Olsen back on his feet. Shots coming in. Vibes going for the racer and Kirin. Broken holding the angle. Has seen Holwer. Rush into the building. Nice headshot by Broken. He wants to play too. And there's a lot of things happening at the moment. His knocking Broken. Carlson still knocked. Okay, moving forwards. Over almost down. Good Vibes. Maybe able to go for the race Unbroken. Yeah, could be. 3 players remain at the moment for the valuable veterans. But yeah, I'm not quite sure if he was shooting. He's getting shot at. So Nate, that Nate did not hit anything. Over, knocking out and flushing Kieran. But loses Carlton in the process. Broken knocked as well by Sui. Over below the stairs. Broken eliminated by Burgunder. And Hobart remains successful against the valuable veterans. RYP still alive with 2 players ish. Not with some good shots though. Some game is over here. His auto level and his. We have Ishavsgarin over here with 3 players. Piper over here. Wonderful players for SUVU, and they have a good chunk of the circle for themselves. Look at this. This is over 50% of the circle. But they lose players now. Derek's knocked 3 against us out though, so he can go for the rest. RYP eliminated. Burgunder dying to the blue. Hober knocked prior. Benny still alive over here for Fjorden. Ishavsgarin versus Sami Gamers Black. And hyper close. Close enough though. Nate watching the direction of Hyper instead of the other direction where Sami Gamers should be coming from. Let me smoking. Tax from Hyper against Nate. Meanwhile, 180L is eliminated. Sui found by Fanotto. Level and his smoking forwards. How many smokes do they have? None now. Nate eliminated by Fanotto as well. Give me now the last man standing for Ishavsgarin in the blue and gets eliminated by his. 4 teams remain. 4 players for STFU. 4 players for the Young Nuggets. 2 players for Sami Gamers Black. And 0 players for Fjorden. He's now in the fight against the Young Nuggets, and they're successful in knocking out 2. No, 1. Hyper getting the other one. Preben now the last man standing for the Young Nuggets. Getting pressured from both sides. Hyper eliminating HPFL. Preben down as well. That just leaves level. Optimum advantage Mixu, and he does not get the kill. Finally he does. STFU with a winner chicken dinner. More kills though by the Young Nuggets with 10. Then we have 1,581 damage by STFU and 7 kills, 7 assists for the Young Nuggets as well. And with that, we'll hop over for a short break before returning with match number 6, the last match of the evening, unfortunately. And with that, we are back after that second chicken dinner for SCFU as well. They finally got the 200 points with 204 now. Second place still for the Young Nuggets was 169. Then we have 141 points for God Bless You with Mountains of Gold and stuff. No changes for ranks 4 to 7 when it comes to placement, but for points though. 133 for the Boastcasters, 119 each for NWP and the Real Gangsters. More placement points was one more for NWP though. 1ADL was 112 points, and then we have a change. 2 ranks up for Summy Gamers Black with 81 points there on rank 8. Next up, Fjorden dropped down to rank 9 with 80 points. Only getting 1 point, I guess. 77 points for the Valuable Veterans, now on rank 10. Then we have 69 points for Snöfredera, 63 for Slowstorm, 58 for RYP, and 52 for Ishaskari. And finally, getting away from the drafted last place, the Mad Marines with 46 points, now on rank 15. And Puhu with 45 points on rank 16. With that, we will drop into match number 6 shortly. And I need to prepare some stuff before we go over there. But after I'm done, we will hop over and check out the current map. For that though, I need to post a screenshot of the map for the teams so they know the standings. Go. Log in. Go. Leaderboard. What I want. This is what I want. And with that, we're gonna hop over into match number 6 of the day. As you can see, we're back on the map where it all started. Not today, but where PUBG started. Erangel being our first and last. First to start and last to be played today. Match number 6. The last match of the day. We'll hop in, hopefully, without issues. This is well, rather okay-ish flight path. We could have had worse. We could have had a better one. It's still not too bad, considering we start above Stolber and will end our travel below Sosnovka military base. Let's see which team will drop out first. First guest over here is who we will be following for a moment now. Before dropping out of the plane and then following it in full speed, hopefully. Oh, why is the plane getting away? Why are we so damn slow? First player's dropping out already. Not quite sure who that is, and I'm not quite sure why we are so darn slow. Should be faster. Alright, first players to drop out are the Valuable Veterans and Puhu. Then we have the players from Fjorden, the Real Gangsters, Boastcasters, and Young Nuggets. 1ADL and SCFU. Then we have the players from Ishavskarelian, the players of God Bless You, then RYP, Snöfredra, and the players from the Mad Marines. And last but not least, Slowstorm, NWP, and the players of Summy Gamers Black. And with that, welcome to match number 6 of the day. Welcome to Chaos, because we have a hot drop over here between the Mad Marines and Snöfredra. Mad Marines on rank 15, Snöfredra on rank 11. And they're dropping close to each other. First to find a valuable weapon. Might be Leo over here with a Panzer. Funny with the AK in hand. I mean, yeah, you did get that Panzer to the goal, but it didn't. Well, 91 damage. I didn't say anything, guys. I did not say anything. I wanted to say that did not hit anything, but I was mistaken. I was mistaken. It was 91 damage. HPFL was 23. That happened somewhere else, though. Ah, here, MPO of D. Wait, where's the HPFL? Young Nuggets. Where are the Young Nuggets? Over here. Quite sure where he got the damage from. Or why Patzer is not doing anything. Leo, Hels, and Sarex. I'm not quite sure why Hels has no weapon in hand. He has no helmet though. Move to the other side of the road, so nothing happening there. That's coming in from Snöfredera in the direction of Sarex, if I'm not mistaken. The only one still close to them. And closest would be Leo on the same side of the road. That's in the direction of Bonnie. Shouty trying to open up an angle, and in the back we can see Ishasgari and Nate going for a little travel. Alright, maybe I'm gonna sneak in a peek. Circle shifted to the south, and that's a good position for RYP with Burgunder, Toba, and Mukeke there, close to the yellows. Where we currently have Stolzy. And Stolzy being solo there, that might be hard for him to play. We're still hopping back to our fight over here. Or, well, not fight, but standoff between Snöfredera and the Mad Marines. Because there's not really a fight. They're, well, peeking each other, shooting a bit everywhere. In the end, there's no fight because there's no opponents to fight. Those teams are not in the circle, though. Oh, we're still moving forward. I'm not quite sure if he knows that Stealthy is there. That's coming in. Yeah, now he knows that Stealthy is there. He heard the shots. IVP moving forwards. Looking past the slow stomps Paul G. This is in the red zone though. This might be dangerous. They're all winking. I'm in danger. But still pushing forwards, close to Halsey. He's Kolji. Might not have seen him yet. Get the shots from Stealthy. Sees him, and that should be the first knock off the match. Elimination complete. Kolji deciding to drive away. Not really willing to risk that fight. That's in the direction of NWP though. So nobody got knocked by the red zone. Oh, finally some action over here. Sarex with the knock against Shouty. And he says, alright, crawl down here, I'm holding. A knock against Sarex. Else moving over. I like his helmet. Looks a bit like Venom. Leo killing Sarix. I'm not quite sure that was planned. And I'm not quite sure this was planned as well. Broad getting the knock against Hells. That there was spotted as well, and now it's just Leo. They started so well this time. Now they're almost eliminated. One player remains. And that's Leo. 200 damage to his name, but no kills. And that's it. GG, well played. The Mad Marines have been eliminated. Or annihilated by Snøfredere. Milta is their grave. Also, talking about graves, postgasters might find one as well, all the real gangsters. So then the actor has a beautiful off angle together with Martin. He gets a knock in. Volvod with some shots. And now it's just one, and that was Herky, who dies as well. GG, well played. Real gangsters eliminated on ring 15. Just barely after 8 minutes have passed. Alright, over here, might find unwanted friends with Hulk, who spots him and shoots him. But it seems like Hera might be able to get away. So Yuka wants to go for the follow. And the drive-by try. Arizo deciding to drive back to his teammates. Was able to get into the compound without trouble. Xerox close to God bless you. Omukike gets in the first knock against 29. Life full of sorrow in the car. Xerox this time with an M60 and a barrel. I'm not quite sure what weapon combo he's playing. That is wild. Oh. Glowstorm in trouble. And see Tuken and Pook knocked over here. Nate coming in. Nice Nate. Paul G getting knocked. And, well, Mac has decided this was the right time to reload. Unfortunately, it was not. Unfortunately, it was not. Next team coming in. Next challenger has approached. NWP might want to join that fight against Puhu. And Puhu, most likely, with those kills, should be back on track in front of the Mad Marines, because they were only 1 point behind. And the Mad Marines did not get a kill in this match. Larry moving forwards. They know that Puhu are there. Renzaren spotted by Yuka from up here. Ulvin with a knock against Nimthi. That happened over there. Jordan eliminating one of NWP's player who tried to get an off angle against the lineup of Puhu. Now Puhu is getting shot at from them as well. MPLFD moving forwards. Decided not to use the wall. Meanwhile, Life Full of Sorrow with the knock against Mixu, and Xerox from the side with the elimination of Life Full of Sorrow before getting knocked out by Fon. Will go for the flush as well, most likely. Elimination complete. Ingmar needs to heal. Meanwhile, Mixu is getting shot at, or was getting shot at from another side. Most likely 29 who was shooting at him. So with a knock against Renzarin. Desrage trying to get away there. See if he's successful or if 29 or one of the other players off. Oh, we have a game crash, guys. Sorry for that. That means we'll stay on this camp for a few seconds. Yeah. While I have the time, thank you for tuning in. We will be back in the game in a few seconds, hopefully. And I just updated the chat with that. Yeah, hopefully we'll be back in a few seconds. And then we can continue watching the match, obviously. So far, it was a real pleasure for me to cast this for you, and I hope we will be back for next week as well. Because if I remember correctly, we have Div 4 coming in next week on Tuesday, and we should have Div 1 obviously on Thursday. No Div 2 from me next week, because that will be casted by Komplettligaen. And we do have maybe the Nordic Champions on Monday. I'm not quite sure. No, Monday is out of the question. Monday is Rocket League. But yeah, that will be Rocket League for Uniliga. So can we get back into the match? That is a big question. It looks like we can, and with that, we're loading back in, chat. Hopefully without issues. Yeah, that happens. Let's drop in here. Press this. So we have the mini-map icons. I like those. So I know who's where. I'm not quite sure if we missed someone dying. I hope not. Might have been the case though. I didn't really check how many players we had left. Here we still need mini-map icons for those guys. And we need mini-map icons for those guys as well. And most likely on the other side. Oh, good position over here for the lineup from Fjorden. Good position as well for the Boastcasters. Most likely we need mini-map icons for those guys as well. And that should be hopefully all of them. WP over here with Alex and MPLFD still left. 0 kills to their name so far. Meanwhile, Dead Rage, the last man standing for STFU, in trouble, losing a tire. Tries to go the other way. Let's drive backwards. That might work. Notto with the knock against Kirin. Intense with the knock against Tim. Over here we see good vibes. Broken. Nice to remaining place. For the players of the valuable veterans. Martin with some shots in the direction of good vibes, who's still alive somehow. Tommy Bob with a knock against Fernotto. And your mark with some shots in the direction of Martin. Peyton now with a knock against Annette, the flush against Tim. Circle shifted to the south again. Bischoff Guerrillian had 2 BRDMs. Only 1 remains. Timmy on the side. Alex says, alright, I'm gonna go for whatever. Gonna play the second BRDM. Simi. You can't pass there, mate. We have the next fight over here. Young Nuggets in trouble. HPF off. Getting knocked out. Preben now the last man standing, and he's not even close to his teammates. Young Nuggets eliminated. Last kill by Martin for the Boastcasters. And in WP, well, as we can see, God bless you with my... Oh, they unstuck Simi. They did unstuck Simi. And that Panther, well, those Panther kills for Life Full of Sorrow in 29, they were warranted. GG, well played. They eliminated both Panther players, BRDM players. And that was something. That was definitely something. Circle will shift again in a few seconds. Let's see where it goes. And it decides to be quite central. Good position there for Puhu as well as the players of Team Fjorden. And Sami Game is Black. Death Rage still in a okay-ish position. I mean, his pan is spinning. This is looking weird as heck. Shots in the direction of the Boastgusters by Phaeton. Where's the most damage so far? Most kills though by Martin with 3. Jones, Lenny, Ulvine and Ingmar at least with 2 kills. 398 damage by Phaeton. Martin with 3 kills and 300 damage. 100 damage per kill is okay. Bunny with 460 damage taken. Brolt with 360. Almost. So that's an awesome amount of damage. Bargander now with a knock against Zotto. That happened over here. Tap knocked by Carlson. RLP deciding to... Oh no. God bless you deciding to go for those fights. Let's push against RYP. Spray coming in. Mukeke. Trying with the drive-by as well. But gets floored. That's just one man left, which is Bargander. And God bless you with Mountain says, well, why not go for 3 chicken dinners? Bargander eliminated. God bless you with Mountains of golden stuff. Now with 9 kills already. And the next team was coming in. Poohoo says hi. And eliminates Ingmar. Not quite sure why we are at Bunny now. 29 coming in from the side with the BRDM while we lose Ulvine. And that... Is that airdrop just falling? Means it's slow-ish though. Alright. Jordan in trouble. Moot knocked by Phaeton. Level. Got run over. Not by a reindeer, but by himself it seems. Running someone over. And meanwhile, Jordan has been eliminated. Let's see what happened there at the position of Sammy Game is Black. I guess it was Tap running over level. Considering they have names with similar length. Full of Zoro got recalled. Oh, see you with a beautiful headshot knock against Heavy. Therefore eliminating the possibility for him to use the emergency pickup. He's back now though. The question is, where do you want to go? Death Rage. Close to Martin. Rolling forwards. Here's the shot. Sees him and he has no chance whatsoever. Being in the scope. Martin gets eliminated by Death Rage. Meanwhile, Boastgusters use the emergency pickup. Not quite sure where they want to go. Likely deciding for the trenches or something. Switch off? 3-ish. Uh-oh. Just below them, there is a car. Level gets knocked out by Heavy, who just lands behind him. And now the Boastgusters in that check. You know, right? You maybe want to close the door. Just saying. Death Rage has found a dip there. Behind him. Good Vibes is eliminated by Juka. And therefore the valuable veterans are out on rank 8. 7 teams remaining. Death Rage needs to get out of the car before it explodes. And still use it as cover, or I could have used it as cover if there wouldn't have been hurry. STFU is eliminated on rank 7. Well, still a good amount of kills for them. No, it was God bless you. A good amount of kills. He's now with a knock against Heavy. Needs to heal. Cap knocked out as well by Shouty. No further are there. On moving in the direction of the players of Puhu. And Life Full of Sorrow gets the knock against Jones. That wasn't too bad. One failing off against Yuka. Kalki with a hit against Tap. Pool can knock by Life Full of Sorrow as well. Life Full of Sorrow. 614 damage. Most damage in the match so far. Is prone there. That dip. Alright, with a knock against Shouty. Honey. Still down here in that little shack. Close to 180L, who are doing a good job so far with 10 kills. 10 kills as one. Or God Bless You with Mountains of Gold. Phone with the kill against his. Or Hassel. Maybe it's Hassel. Don't hassle the Hoff. Don't hassle me, please. Max over here. Last remaining member of the Boastgusters. Quite sure if God Bless You knows he's there. Can be sure that Puhu is alive now. Who wants to turn around, get in the back of them, but they do have a proxy over here. Fawn knows they are coming. Oh, a knock against Juka. Walk below him, gets another few shots in against Jones and needs to retreat now. Unfortunately for him, Senior Rock has the M249 and that does need longer to reload, but only if it needs to be reloaded. Full of Sorrow eliminating Jones. And, well, Senior Rock wants to go for the kill of the BRDM, but is 29 needs to leave it. Gets a knock in. Gets out of the BRDM and is eliminated by Pulk with the Farmers. God Bless You with Mountains of Gold eliminated on rank number 5. Axel with nade in hand. In the wrong direction though. Pulk the last man standing for Puhu. Axel knows that Axel shouldn't move. I've seen him. Also sees that we have the players of Snurfred that are over here. Senior eliminated. Rolls the last man standing. Of Snurfred. Is eliminated as well. Axel with the kill. Pulk did not go for the race on Juka. And this should be the chicken dinner for 180L. Axel down to 1 HP. Peyton most likely will get that kill. Or not. No chance for him to hide. Axel eliminated. Phaeton gets a kill. And Pulk, well, he's the last man standing for Puhu. And the last man to be found. There he gets knocked out by Pulk. Alright, quite close though. And that's it. GG, well played. Winner chicken dinner in the last match. 180L was 14 kills. As well as 2,254.95 damage. So 2,255. And 8 assists. Well played, 180L. Well played. With that, let's check out the points. 14 points for kills and 10 points for placement for 180L. They had 112 prior, plus the additional 24, means 136 now. Next up, we have Puhu with 8 kills plus 6 placement points, means 14. They had 45 prior, means almost 60, 59 to be precise. They should be back in front of the Mad Marines and will most likely be in front of Isha's Guerrillian as well. Boastgusters with 8 kills plus 5 placement points means 13 points for them. Plus the additional 133 points means 146 now. Nerf Rezera, 5 kills, 5 placement points, 10 points in total. plus the 69 points they had means 79. Then we have God Bless You with Mountains of Gold and stuff, 13 kills, plus the additional 4 placement points means 17, plus the 141 means 158. They still stay behind the Young Nuggets. Sammy Game is Black, 2 kills, 2 placement points, 4 points in total. They had 81, they now have 85. STFU, 2 points, plus 1 point means 3, 207 in total. Valuable Veterans, only 1 placement point, no kill, means 78 points for them. Then we have Fjorden, 2 kills, plus their 80 points mean 82 in total. RYP, 3 kills, plus 58 means 61. NWP, 2 kills, plus their 119 points means 121. Ishas Guerrillion, 0 kills, so they still at 52 points. Then we have the Young Nuggets, 1 point to their 169, means 170 in total. Glowstorm, no kills, still staying at 63. Real Gangsters, 0 points. And Mad Marines, even 0 points. So 46 points for the Mad Marines. And the Real Gangsters stay at 119 as well. And with that, let's hop over to the final leaderboard of the evening. There it is. STFU, 207 points. 170 for the Young Nuggets. 157 for God Bless You with Mountains. 146 for the Boastgasters, 136 for 1ADL, 121 for NWP, and 119 for the Real Gangsters, as well as 85 for Sammy Game is Black in the top half of the leaderboard. In the second half, we start with Fjorden and 82 points. Nofrezera going up 1 rank with 78 points, tying with the Valuable Veterans, but having the better placement point. The more placement points than them, so they are on rank 10 and Valuable Veterans on 11. Slowstorm with 63 on 12. Then 13th place for RYP with 61 points. 2 points less for Puhu, but still going up 2 ranks to rank number 14. Then we have 52 points for Ishas Guerrillion, dropping down to 15. And last but not least, the Mad Marines again with 46 points. And with that, we are at the end for today. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the cast, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for the laugh in chat. Thank you for writing in the chat. I really like that. If there's at least some interaction between you guys in the chat, I'm not feeling so lonely, because I don't see numbers. I don't see anything. I just see if you write in the chat. If you enjoyed, hey, feel free to show up next week. Like I said, Div 4 will be played here on the channel on Tuesday. Div 1 most likely will be played on Gamer's channel on Thursday. So this time not on my channel. Nonetheless, I hope I see you again soon. Enjoy the remaining rest of your week, and see you again Tuesday for Div 4. And with that, I'm off. I'm going to rate you over to someone I've most likely Shabs, because I promised her yesterday that I will rate over to her. So stay tuned. See you again. Bye-bye.